Hello, beautiful, blessed Spice family. Welcome back to the channel once again. We are in the store. We are in Food Giant, and we're looking for some browning. I went to many stores, and guys, I could not find this stuff anywhere. So I finally found it at the Food Giant and finally picked it up. I done went to like 3 or 4 Walmarts just for this little browning. So we're about to make some oxtails, guys. Some oxtails. I even had a hard time finding some oxtails. They're so expensive and everybody is buying them like crazy. So I found these 2 packs right here and I got them. They look pretty much a good decent size. And yeah, look at them. They look pretty good and the price was reasonable. So I got 2 packs. So we're going to be putting these oxtails together in my handy dandy crock pot. We're just going to slow cook these things. The only thing I don't like about the crock pot is it cooks the meat different, kind of makes it like if you cook it, you know, for a long period of time, it makes the meat soggy or whatever, fall apart, but that's what you want. So anyway, here's our seasonings. I have some white pepper. I have the browning. I have the garlic and herb. I have the lemon pepper. I have the sazon. And I have some Creole seasoning, and I have some paprika. These are my seasonings of choice. Use your own seasonings, whatever you like to season your food with. Do what you do, boo. Okay, and then I'm going to put in some potatoes in there and some carrots. Oh, I love to see orange carrots inside of a, you know, I call this a little oxtail stew. And some mushrooms, and then I got some green bell peppers and some red bell peppers and an onion. So that's pretty much what this is an oxtail stew, pretty much. You know, however you want to cook your oxtails, do what you do. I've seen these made so many different ways, and you know, everybody's comes out absolutely delicious. So we're getting ready to get all this together, guys. We got our crock pot off, our Drew Barrymore. We got our Drew Barrymore crock pot. Sorry, I can't even talk. Our crock pot. We're getting ready to get her all doused up so she could do her work. So we're just going to go ahead and get our bell peppers cut up. I'm just going to cut them into squares, no particular size or shape, because they're going to boil all the way down, just all the way down into this stew for flavor, you know, for color also and flavor mostly. So we're going to get all this stuff cut up and get things ready to go for this these oxtails. If you have made it this far into my video, guys, don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, and whatever I just said, subscribe to my channel. You guys, this video is kind of long, but I tried to break it down as much as possible. But these are oxtails, okay? And we just cut the onions up just like that, any old kind of way. Like I said, they're going to boil down or, you know, cook into the food. And we just want them in there for flavor as well. I got a little bit of fresh parsley right here, which we're going to throw into our dish, and some basil. We're going to throw that into the dish as well. And right now I'm getting ready to clean these oxtails, and I accidentally dropped one because, of course, you know how I do. So one kind of flew away from me, but that's okay. But I tried to catch it, but, you know, I had to keep going with the show, you know. I don't know why it just fell, but there it goes. It fell right out of my hand, so I kept going, and then I got it, and I washed all of my oxtails. So look how big they are. They look really big and juicy for the price. It was good. It was really good. So let's get these things cleaned off and let's get to moving. Look at that big old oxtail. If you guys have made it this far, 3 minutes and 56 seconds into the video, please don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to my channel. I am truly, truly thankful and grateful for all you guys. Look how those vegetables cut up with that onion, mushroom, all of that looks so good, huh? I love vegetables. All right, we got the handy dandy crock pot cleaned out, and I just went on ahead and poured some used grease in there that's already seasoned. Then I'm putting in some crushed red peppers. Let's get these things spicy, guys. Then I'm putting in some paprika. Paprika, you can't go wrong with paprika. Nobody can go wrong with paprika. Paprika on deviled eggs, paprika on eggs for color, paprika on everything. There goes that sazon. We're going to put that into our crock pot, guys. After we get all our seasonings in, we're going to stir this up very well. And we're going to start adding in the ingredients. So there goes the Creole seasoning right there. We're going to add that in there. So if you was to measure this out, I guess you would, use a teaspoon, not a teaspoon, a tablespoon of each of these, or however much you need. But basically, you'll season to taste when you taste your seasoning sauce, your sauce gravy, or whatever you're trying to do with these. So I added in some white pepper here. So one thing about measuring, I really don't know how to measure the food like this. I just kind of go adding as I go to the taste and all that stuff. So that's why I'm not a baker. I don't bake because I can't really measure stuff. So I just kind of like mess up on baking anyway. So now we're going to add in our vegetables, guys, and we're going to stir this into the seasoning, get it all incorporated, get it all mixed together, loving each other and holding each other tight. There we go. Everything's going in. If you guys have made it 5 minutes 51, 5.54 minutes into the video, don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to my channel, guys. We are headed to Christmas, 24 days of Christmas Vlogmas, and we are on our way. And I am trying to come up with more things to cook. So if you have something for me to cook, please put it in the comments down below. I will cook it. If I can't cook it, I will dang near try. So put it in the comments because I'm running out of things to do. So come on, guys, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments what you would like to see me cook. Just, make it interesting, and I will try my best to cook it. Look at that, guys. We got all of that seasoned up so well. Look at it. Absolutely amazing and delicious. And now we're just going to put the top on this thing and let it cook. I had put it on for 4 hours, but it wasn't 4 hours. I had changed it when I turned the camera off. It was 8 hours I put it on. And then after that, I started adding my other stuff in. So you'll get to see that. So this is actually 8 hours instead of 4 hours. All right. Just stay tuned. We're getting into the, see right there, I put 4 hours, but it's actually 8 hours. So depending on your crock pot or whatever kind of crock pot you got, everybody's is not the same. Everybody's temperature is not the same. So do it accordingly to your crock pot and how your stuff cooks. Okay. Look at that. It looks so good. You could eat it raw just like that. Well, just kidding. But anyhow, you can. But here we go. I'm going to change that eventually, when I turn this camera off to 8 hours instead of 4. And we're getting ready to go ahead and let this cook. You guys, don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. I truly appreciate you. Holla at your girl. Oh my gosh. It's been 8 hours. And we're getting ready to stir these up, and we're going to get ready to add in our other ingredients. Look at that. It looks amazing. And this is the point where they're getting ready to fall freaking off the bone. Basically, when we put the other ingredients in, we're not going to let it cook that long. We're just going to let the potatoes get tender and the carrots get tender, and that's pretty much it. So now we're adding in our carrots. Don't they look so beautiful? I went ahead and got the sliced carrots already because they're already sliced, and I just wanted sliced carrots instead of the chunky stuff that I have to cut. So and part of being lazy too as well, but that's okay. That's okay. Then we're going to add in our potatoes to this, guys. We're already 8 minutes into this video. And wow, look at those potatoes. We're going to go ahead and cut these little potatoes. I like the little potatoes because they're so cute. And then they just, they make the dish look amazing too as well. So we're going to cut these up, and we're going to get these going into our dish. I want to say thank you to everybody. I want to say congratulations to Cooking with Net. She has got monetized. Congratulations, girlfriend. Do your thing. We still got Cocoa Butter Barbie going strong. And yeah, let's give a shout out to them and go check out their channels. And look at that there. It looks absolutely delicious and amazing. It looks amazing. Delicious. So now we're going to cut up that basil, guys, and we're going to cut up that parsley, and we're going to go ahead and throw that into the dish as well and let that cook the rest of the way with the potatoes. Eventually, I'm going to take these out of the crock pot, the oxtails, and let them set aside and go ahead and build a thickening gravy for I can pour over the oxtails and the rice. So there we go. We're about to put that in and stir it and then let it cook a little bit more. And then, bam, we are almost done. But don't leave yet. Do not leave yet. We are not that done. We're almost done. So stay tuned. Watch this video to the end. I truly appreciate you guys. Look at that, guys. Oh my God, it's so juicy and delicious. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I hope you do too. Don't forget to put in the comments what you want to see me cook next. Put it in the comments, guys. Don't be scared to put it in the comments and I will cook it. Now we're going to add a little bit more of this browning in here, and then we're just going to go ahead and let that cook, guys. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm not saying guys after every sentence, because one guy said, I counted how many times you said guys, and I was like, well, you must have been super bored. But then when I sat there and watched one of my videos, I was like, wow, that is kind of irritating to keep saying guys. But you know, it's just a habit. It's a habit. You know, I listen to a lot of people's videos that say bro after each sentence, or they say something that you feel me after each sentence. You know, it's like weird. You catch somebody saying the same thing over and over. But anyhow, look at that, guys. And look, see, I said it again. Look at that spice, family. It looks absolutely amazing. I am so sorry. But anyhow, they're falling off the bone now. So here we go. Bam, bam, and bam, bam, bam. Look at that. Bamity, bam, bam, bam. Look at those oxtails. Holla at your girl. I'm going to be making some thickening gravy to go with this. So stay tuned. We're not done yet. We're almost done with the video. Stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. We're getting ready to throw some flour and water together, and we're getting ready to make the gravy. And I'm getting ready to take all these oxtails out of this crock pot so that I can set them aside so we can get our gravy going in that crock pot. Stay tuned. Here we go. Easy peasy. Got your flour. Go ahead and add some water in it. Mix it up. Stir it up, and then we're going to pour it into that crock pot. Delicious. Okay, let me tell you, I've been tasting this throughout the process, and it is so good. I got the seasonings just right, just flavorful, and I don't dare put any more seasoning in it, I swear. Sometimes when I taste it and it doesn't taste right to me, it tastes bland, then I start adding in more stuff, and then when you eat the actual dish, it's salty, and I'm so upset, and I am not going to get these things salty because this is not going to happen. Okay, I added a little bit more browning into our gravy. Now watch how dark and thick this gravy gets. It just gets out. Oh my God, so good. So after that, we're going to be done with this video. I'm going to be putting this on the oxtails and the rice, and these are the oxtails that I set aside. And so I didn't put the gravy on the dish at the end of the video. So this is it. Holla at your girl. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate every last one of you. Smooches, 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 smooches.